Can you spot a superstar? The prime example of this year would be Jamie Vardy. He recently said, "I don't see how people can tell someone that is 16 years old they are not good enough when they still have another 5 years of growing time. Who knows if that's the age their best ability is going to come out." Jamie Vardy himself was released from Sheffield Wednesday at 15 years old for being too small. He's just won numerous accolades, and also on top of that, the Premier League. He has just set up an academy whereby he takes on players that have been dropped by league clubs for whatever reason that might be, so they get a fair shot at being a Premier League player in the future. As I say, Jamie Vardy has been the standout player this season, but there's been numerous occasions where this has happened in sport. For example, one of the most famous quarterbacks to ever play the game, Tom Brady, was draft pick number 199. Usually where players are picked up just to be squad players, he wouldn't have been the first choice quarterback, but in the end he's ended up winning 4 Super Bowl championships, and in 3 of them being the MVP. So, like I said, this isn't just a one-off thing. This happens all the time. People are missing talent because of initial thoughts. They don't accommodate for growth time at all. But to play a bit of devil's advocate, we look at Lionel Messi, who's won 5 Ballon d'Ors, 4 Champions Leagues and 7 La Ligas, who was picked up from Barcelona when he was 13 years of age. So they obviously saw that talent in him at such a young age and decided to nurture it and develop it in the club, which is brave from them because they had to move his whole family over from Argentina. Messi was in poverty in Argentina. He was not very rich at all. Now he's classed as the best player in the world, and some may say the best of all time. So in that case, predicting talent did work, and it has paid off. But in my wholehearted opinion, I think it's extremely unfair, especially in football anyway, to tell someone at the age of 16 that they're too small or they're not physical enough for the man's game yet. And it's just when they're at the club from the age of 9 up until 16, when they've supported that club all their life, when the parents have made all the sacrifices to get there, it's extremely unfair just to drop them and send them into the wilderness. I personally have had a friend who's literally just been released from a football club. He got his pro deal 2 years ago and hasn't even trained with the first team since. It turns out that he was just signed as a squad player as a backup, where then the manager ended up playing 8 centre midfields in a full football league game, while there was only 1 centre back at the club, and he is also a centre back. So I feel strongly that talent can't be spotted at such a young age. There needs to be a period where, a manager would say, or a coach or a scout would allow time or accommodate time for growth. There needs to be changes in that respect.